Okay, so you have your branding statement, and now you need to create this branding strategy, which is going to inform the where, the when, and the how you convey your branding statement to your target audience. For that, that's where your marketing channels come in. Your marketing channels are the vehicles for delivering your branding statement, and there's several different types. You've got face-to-face, right, which is career fairs, coffee meetups, trade shows and conferences like World Tour, Trailblazer DX, Dreamforce, Dream events like we talked about earlier, things of that nature. That's face-to-face, actually in person with somebody else. Then you have your virtual meetups, right? This is a great example of that. Other examples, user groups, professional community social hours, things of that nature. And then perhaps the most powerful, the most effective, and in my opinion, the most efficient, and what we're going to talk the majority about today is social media. With that in mind, you don't have time to market yourself on every single channel. It's just not feasible, right? You've got to eat, you've got to sleep, you've got to spend time with your family, right? Do whatever it is you like to do in your free time. So you have to be smart in choosing the channels that are going to be most impactful for you. Now, if you're getting started and you had to pick one, I think most people will probably guess what that one is, but I'll say it out loud. It's a great one to start with. It's LinkedIn, right? This is where your job opportunities are going to come from. Every single job I've had in the ecosystem has originated directly, and I can point to, in some cases, the exact post or the exact piece of my profile have come from LinkedIn for me. And that may not always be true for everybody out there, but I will say if you work the system, then LinkedIn will absolutely produce results for you. And then once you've established your brand on LinkedIn, you can move on to other channels, right? So personally today, I use LinkedIn, I use Twitter, I use Slack, Discord, YouTube, and then virtual events like this. I guess let's do a quick status check, right? So Antonella, with your question, what is a brand? How do you create it? So far we've talked about, what a brand is, what the act of branding means, how do you create this branding statement? We talked about that. We know we have to create a branding strategy, which is centered around this branding statement. And we know we need to leverage one of our marketing channels to launch our branding strategy.